Howdy, howdy, everybody. Let me go. Oh, gameplay scene is not working for a second, but I can get that fixed pretty quickly, I think. Hold on. Oh, now it's working. There we go. Not doing big screen talking, just because kind of want to get into gameplay as soon as I can. I'll, of course, give a little bit of a talk, but I am attempting to do the, what do you call it, dual streaming today. So I am currently live on both here on Twitch and on YouTube as well. So if you see me addressing a chat that you don't see in your chat screen, it's probably because it's someone on the other platform. So feel free to hang out there, in one or the other, or both if you really want to, but no big deal. Wobble, congrats on getting first, and thank you for grabbing your gloves. Also, Mac, hello, good to see you again. I appreciate people coming in here for a pop-up stream on very short notice. I like to give a little bit more, of a warning, but I'm like, we're burning daylight, and I want to try to get a little bit in today, so we'll see what happens. Stop lying. We know you got voices in your head like Randy Orton. I mean, look, too early in the stream to go there. You're not in trouble, but it's just like, do I want to take that conversation? Anywho, but we're gonna be doing a little bit of Terraria, as you can see. I played a little bit. I did a little bit on stream yesterday on Twitch, and then did some off camera. I am not going to tell you how long it took me to find the shimmer, but we found it. So we are going to be doing a building. We're going to try to build a house in that little area, so we can have better NPC, living conditions. Because right now they are in boxes temporarily, just so I can go back and forth without a problem. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm fully expecting nobody to come in on YouTube, and that's okay. Like, I'm actually looking at my viewer count, but I know it's not going to be a big deal at all because, I feel like discoverability of like YouTube streams, unless you're sub to them, is like terrible. Like, there's no way you can do it. It's just hard to find. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead. I also did a lot of fishing yesterday. I was trying to get some items without having to go exploring underground a lot, or having to deal with the floating islands, but I think I found all the floating islands. But I did get, like the balloon, I got the horseshoe, so I don't have any more fall damage issues. Obviously I got these things here, which I probably should just pop in a moment. I just wanted to do it, when it's on camera, because the off camera yesterday was on my Steam Deck. I always have to think of the right one. So I don't have any recording of it, so I just want to make it legit. But at any rate, and Dina, welcome in. Thank you for grabbing your Gola gloves on Twitch. I appreciate you being here. Again, I appreciate everyone here being here for short notice, because I know it's kind of just like, not drop everything and come by, but, drop everything and come by. I am selling, I got 5 gold for all that cooked fish. I unfortunately did not get some of the items that I wanted. I wanted to try to get like an extractinator or maybe a conch shell, stuff like that, but I did get like the pink pearl from fishing the oasis, so we shimmered that. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to have that gives me better life regeneration, that gives me better luck, and that gives me, I think it's mining speed, if I remember, mining and building speed for the ambrosia. I was going to say defense, but I think that's the hard mode item that we can shimmer regardless. We are going to go ahead. I want to make sure I grab, well, actually what I should be doing, I want to have all of my like crafting stuff ready to go that I'll just put down so I don't have to go back and forth to do that. So can I do a sawmill? I can do a sawmill. I'm pretty sure I can do an anvil. Come on now. So I probably should have done this beforehand, but I'm flying by the seat of my pants a bit today. So thank you everyone for your patience. If things go sideways on like YouTube or something, I might need to take a moment to kind of, what do you call it? Troubleshoot. That's the word. Good Lord. Have I found the Goblin Tinkerer yet? I have not. I am very well, I'll explain. I think I might have mentioned it like last time I was really streaming this, but I'm trying to avoid having any bosses spawn naturally. And I know, for like Eye of Cthulhu, I believe it's over 140. I think it's 140 life. It might be 200. I know 200, I think, is for spawning the goblin invasion if you hit a orb. But I do have almost enough to craft a goblin standard banner, so I could just eventually do the what do you call it, the invasion whenever I want. So I definitely do want to find him because I need to combine shit and I need to reforge shit. You're fine up to 180. Okay, cool. So actually, and then in that case, I'm gonna err on the side of caution, just because. Well, I should probably also explain the playthrough challenge, whatever you want to call it, for those who don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit scattered today. I'm always scattered, but I think I forgot to take my meds. But anywho, this playthrough, I'm calling it Abandoned Manors because we're using the Abandoned Manors seed in 1.4.5. It's a building playthrough. It's supposed to be very, slow paced, kind of enjoy the ride deal. I have not beaten a single boss yet. The rules I set for myself, I have to have a nice house for an NPC before they move in. Slight exception for the two in the ether right now, but we're gonna remedy that today, so no worries. And then if I come across any of the underground cabins, I have to reno those. Originally it was gonna be like reno them right away. I'm stretching a little bit where it's like, okay, I cannot do it, or I can get away with not doing it until we beat a boss. And I'm not counting King Slime in that. So I want to give myself like the freedom to be like, hey, I can get these done. Because once like Eye of Cthulhu or I'm in Crimson, so like Brain of Cthulhu, any of those, it's like, nope, we got to work on the building for sure. So I'm trying to set up things so I can just kind of go bing, bang, boom. When it's boss time, we're good to go. But yeah, I don't think I should. I end up with a lot of money. I'm actually over a platinum now. So I don't have to worry about affording pylons when that's the case. And obviously when Goblin Tinkler rolls around, he's going to take all of my money. I literally have freaking crafting stations in here, but you know what? I can just leave these probably in the Shimmer house and that'll be fine. I wanted to put that on as my vanity. Got a nice little Blu-ray hat going on there. And then I need to have materials. I made a shit ton of sun plate block because I know you can shimmer that to be the moon plate, because I really like the new Duskware set that's in the latest version. So I wanted to use that for like, accents, furniture, etc. But I definitely need to grab stone. That is not where the stone is. The stone is probably in here. Me looking like a goddamn fool. Sort items. Oh, no, I know where the stone is. Duh, I have separate material chests going on here. I just do that so the quick stack will go fine. Definitely, okay, I have torches. I should probably make a loom, and I should make silk. Actually, let me check first that I don't have a loom in here so I'm not wasting materials. I don't. Okay, that's fine. No for what, Mac? Not sure what you're replying to there. Let's make the loom. And I know I need to make silk. I've got plenty of cobweb, I think. Yeah, we've got over 1,000. If I make... the living room takes place of the regular room. Yeah, I just didn't know if I had one like crafted already to bring with me. And I guess I did because I have the living room, but we're not going to worry about that. It's not too much to make a new one. And I think worst comes to worst, I can always shimmer it down to deconstruct it, so that's all good there. Disregard the pylon here. I just ended up buying a second cavern pylon so I can use that when I need it. Because if you throw any pylon in the shimmer, it becomes the aether pylon, which can then work for travel there. So we're just gonna go on right ahead here. Again, I'm not gonna mention how long it took me to get to find the shimmer and deal with getting killed all the time. I probably should have built houses to have a jungle pylon, but you know what? It's behind us now. And I did like the most paranoid setup of cordoning all this off to make sure that no monsters would come and kind of snipe me out of nowhere. Yeah, WTF is fine. Fair to ask that. But the I'm gonna go for a big house. I have a inspo pickup on my iPad. I'm not gonna put it up just because what do you call it? kind of hard to see, but that is a first for you. But what I'm going to do here, again, it should be pretty dang easy. I mean, if I like definitely cordon all this off just to be paranoid, I'd rather be safe and, you know, boring than end up getting, you know, surprised badly. So I'm just gonna kind of keep doing that. Because yeah, once we get Goblin Tinkerer, I can go ahead and get all that stuff into one accessory and free up some room for myself, which will be very nice. Let's go ahead and clear out these blocks here. Never seen it that far down. Yeah, it was crazy far down. Like normally it's like around this height level, but I think I might have had another one in like some modded playthrough I was doing. That got pretty close to the bottom. There was one where it was like literally like right here on the edge. Like it didn't even have like a left side for like to access. It was like, here's your shimmer right here on the edge of the world. So that's fun. As always, let me know if audio issues, you know, if it's too loud, too quiet, I will happily adjust. And I just need to be careful that I do not fall in that little hole I left there to throw things in. I don't think I have anything else left to shimmer that will be, you know, very important. I will gladly grab those squirrels though, and I probably should at the very least put down some lighting because it'd be dark in here. Come on now. Yep, good enough. Okay, if a freaking goldfish goes in there, I really don't care. It's just gonna become a little failing anyways, so. It's the build's going to be a lot of stone, you know, a lot of the dust square, obviously. I'll kind of just, I usually never have too much of a plan, so I'll kind of just see what happens. Again, I am a still relatively new Terraria player. I am very new to building, so, you know, I don't know everything off the top of my head, and sometimes I just like figure things out and it works or it doesn't, so that's okay. I'm actually, to be safe, I'm going to just cover this up right now because the worst thing is when you accidentally fall in the shimmer, go all the way down, and then have to, navigate again. Or, you know, or if you need to, like, just recall home and then teleport back or whatever. Are those platforms made out of rainbow block? They are not. They are wooden platforms. I think it's just kind of the, I don't know, reflection or being covered up or whatever. The shimmer's given that kind of rainbow glow. Yeah, because I don't think there's any way I can get rainbow blocks until, what do you call it? Hard mode. Because they spawn in the Hallow. It is a little bit trippy. I mean, the whole ether itself is trippy, but I'd like to have something nice here for sure. I'm putting this here so we don't have any... What was really getting me was the freaking cave bats, because, again, the bats absolutely suck in this game. I don't know if I'm going to get the whole build done today. I think I said that before. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be going today. It's mainly just to see if I can get the, you know, the dual streaming going, which seems to be okay. I think people have like come and left, came and left, which is fine. I'm not freaking out about that at all. So yeah, and just, you know, getting some of this on record, as it were. Here, so because the inspo that I'm looking at kind of has like they terraformed it to kind of have some what do you call it, outcroppings would probably be the best way to put it. So I'm going to kind of just copy that. We're going to build it out, and then on top of that will just be a nice house with a few rooms in it. Oh, I probably should remember to make the stink bug blockers, because that prevents NPCs from moving into a house or room, essentially. And I'm going to be needing a lot of those if I'm going to be building a lot of decorative shit. It's really just kind of, yeah. Well, we're painting with blocks right now, is how I like to think of it. I also am, I turned off my recording of the VOD for today because we were getting a lot of encoding issues and overloads on whatever day it was. Not yesterday, even though we played a little bit yesterday. I guess it was on last week, probably. I don't remember. Time's a soup. So hopefully that might like help with if it's like a resource issue. I don't know. I probably need to look at my OBS settings again, but that's a future Martin problem. So basically kind of something like that. And then I do really need to have my hammer hand because we're gonna be hammering a lot of stuff. Just kind of rounding it out a little bit. There's a little like sticking out there, but that's okay. Just to not have it look like it's, you know, call it. I completely lost what I was going to say because ADHD and unmedicated today because I realized I forgot to, but not going to talk too much about that. I also have no idea of like if there's anything that I say that would get like, I don't know, the YouTube monolith to be angry at me. So I suppose we'll find out if I get any like notice for my stream or whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. I am nowhere near like partner or, you know, monetized yet. So I don't have to worry about that so much. But if you can, I'll put the socials up. The YouTube is the same name as my Twitch channel. If you can sub, that's appreciated. I never an obligation, of course. If you're watching the YouTube stream, liking the stream helps. I appreciate it. I'm not going to say that stuff too much. I know everybody hates hearing it. It's one of those things that the content creators kind of have to say, and you know, we all hate it, but whatever. I'm going to do a little bit more here just to kind of give some roundness to the top. And Maddie, welcome in. And Veli, welcome in as well. Thank you for grabbing your gloves. I appreciate everyone. Again, I will say it multiple times, but I appreciate everyone kind of stopping in with a very, very short notice for the pop-up stream today. Again, length, I'm not sure. Probably maybe like 2 hours-ish. We'll see. It depends on how slow I build because I am a slow builder. And thank you for grabbing your gloves on Twitch, Veli and Maddie. Veli, you're up to 17, and Maddie, you're up to 68. You're right between the two funny numbers. Love a good pop-up, don't we all? I am just glad that I found this, you know, because it was kind of really getting annoying. When I was navigating, I did find this underground cabin. It looks like we have another one here. So folks who remember the underground mushroom like fishing area I built in the first attempt, I'm going to go for something similar there to have like a little underground jungle fishing spot. Exactly. So that's good there. Yeah, see, I don't want those damn bats showing up. Was all of this necessary? Probably not. Oh, I don't want to hammer it. I want to get rid of them. But that's okay. You know, we'll clean it up for sure. But with the number of times I was dying yesterday, I like told myself, I'm like, I am not going to bed until I find the damn shimmer. And I didn't have my watch on or anything. Oh, there's a gold bunny somewhere. Am I going to be able to catch it? It's probably you. Yes, let's go. I've heard this music somewhere. I'm trying to remember. This was the music Tommy used or if I heard it somewhere else, but all these bunnies we can, I think you can shimmer them to just get the gems from them if we need them, but I did find quite a bit, and once we find an extractinator, when and if that happens, we'll be good on resources. We'll be getting plenty there, so I'm not worried at all. Wish there was a way to just kind of like automatically catch these guys, but I am perfectly fine with having, you know, passive mobs showing up that aren't freaking bats or skeletons or whatever. Playing in vanilla, you realize how hard it can be sometimes, you know, because I'm not terrible with some of my modded stuff, but obviously some of it makes it a little bit easier, or they just have better, you know, modded accessories, etc. Not etc. God, I cannot talk today. And I do see a reserve goalie redeem on Twitch. Not going to call you out by name. Don't feel obligated to feel perceived, but I appreciate you being here for sure. Yeah. So again, we're doing, I probably should maybe, okay, actually, let's do this. I definitely need some lighting here to be able to kind of see it. Put one there, I guess. I mean, we'll get rid of it eventually, but kind of want to have a similar-ish shape going on. And Maddie has hit a 5-stream streak. Taking your clothes off, I feel special. But thank you for being here for the past 5 streams, Maddie. I appreciate it. Don't look, Ethel. I am not going to worry about doing any of the beat stuff today. I will make sure to do it, like, you know, when I do a proper stream again, which will be tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do the dual stream again then. We'll see. You know, really depends on how I feel, because if it's like I wake up and I'm like, I only have the spoons for like just doing what I know, we'll just be on Twitch. But, you know, I do need to get that, I don't want to talk numbers, but I do need to get that sub count up on YouTube if I want to, you know, have a chance at monetization and getting all that fun stuff. And I think when you hit the monetization, you can do memberships and all that, which maybe I'll do them on YouTube. I don't know. I don't want to institute them until and unless I have, you know, good incentives that I can give you. And if, you know, if it's something like, you know, early access to videos when I'm getting those done, awesome. But those videos are not done yet and will not be done for at least a little bit. I was talking about it yesterday. Hi from YouTube. Thank you so much, Esther. I appreciate it. But yeah. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I think that actually might be a little bit too... Oh, that was a weird grappling hook grab right there. And do I have the... Nope, I don't have the reach to get here. I desperately need to come across a skeleton merchant so I can get the... I forget what it is, the artisan loaf or something like that. It's the item that increases your crafting range. So that'll be helpful. I mean, it's not going to do anything here, but, you know, definitely want it. And also get the damn roller skates. Although I did get, oh yeah, for folks who didn't see, I did get a chillet while doing some off-camera work. So that's super helpful. Just need to get a Fox Sparks now, but I have not found one yet. Hopefully soon. Gonna put a couple here. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be mine. I wish, the one thing I wish is that, like, because you can do the little hammer there where it kind of just like, you know, compacts it down a little bit. I wish there was like one like hammer thing where it would do the same thing, but like push it up. So if you have like an undercropping, it'll like kind of just make it a little bit smaller. So that's, you know, wish list thing. Sure, probably not a lot of people are going to be too worried about it apart from most builders. So I don't see them adding it anytime soon, but you never know. Let's put one in here because that like kind of, the kind of open gap there is distressing me. That's good enough for the outcropping, and then we can just kind of start the, Oh, how did a slime get in here, pray tell? Also, good thing about closing all that off, we don't have to worry about a slime getting in there and becoming one of those shimmer slimes, because those guys are a pain in the ass. I'm gonna put a torch here. You know, it's not like Minecraft where, you know, light keeps away the monsters, but I'm just kind of curious how that got in there. It might have just spawned because we don't have any walls behind us, which is what I had to do the first attempt of this series to... Oh, yeah. Okay, no, it's fine. If you want to just hang out by the wall, dude, you are more than welcome to. So let me take a look here at the... it's probably not going to be as big as the inspo pick that I'm using, but... Oh, yeah, I also probably should... we'll do this first. Let's put down our stuff to be able to craft when we want to. We can craft if we want to. We can leave this stone behind. Friends don't craft, and if they don't craft, then they're no builders behind. Yes, that was terrible. I do not apologize for it. I want to make some more gray brick, which we should be able to do. Bing, bang, boom. Let's make a whole bunch of it because we've got thousands of pieces of wood. So not wood, stone. Yeah. Get your terms right, Martin. Okay, so it's kind of let me just rearrange things on my desk so I can kind of see better. Looks like it's like my stims see your stims and say howdy. I appreciate it, Veli. Thank you. And if I happen to miss something in chat, I'm going to try my best to keep an eye on it. I don't expect a lot of people chatting on YouTube, but if you do, hello. If I miss something, just repost at me. I'm not going to get offended, just in case I get scattered. I was reading something and started singing out loud, and I was like, why? Because I didn't consciously hear you. That is, honestly, I take pride in that. Thank you. Okay, so they have like just 4 kind of, I don't even know what you would call them, like not necessarily buttresses, but I guess supports. Looks like it's like a 2. I'm legitimately like just kind of seeing here what how exactly it looks and kind of copying there, at least for the foundation of it. It is a little interesting how in the photo there's like none of the kind of pink overcast. But does it fly? I assume all buttresses fly. I remember learning about the flying buttress in like 5th grade, and of course 5th grade I'm like 9 years old, giggling like a damn fool. I don't think all buttresses need to be flying though, if I remember correctly. I think it just has to do with the like detail on the work, but don't quote me. I am by no means an expert. Sorry, 1 second here. Yeah, we're not going to have that. Thank you. A guy can ask. I mean, you can ask, but no, it's not going to happen. People are not going to pay for me to take my clothes off. I will tell you that right now. Good thing we're an 18+ stream, so I can talk about it. But yeah, that will not be happening. Sorry to disappoint. It does look like this has a lot of like mixed kind of blocks going on here, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I think we're just going to go with the brick, and then we can always block swap later too, is the thing. Send link later. Okay. But welcome in. I'm just going to call you DD, if that's okay. If you'd like to be called something else, let me know. I will be happy to do so. Sorry, I am just trying to figure this out. Yeah, so it's 4, and then it's, yeah, just kind of going from here, and it's probably gonna, is it gonna make the, oh, well, we can, whatever. I babble a lot, so apologies. So there, and then it's, I think it just kind of, well, I'm gonna have to hammer as I go, I think, but frick. Just gonna kind of just layer its way up here. And I did delete that, DD, just because I thought it might have been a trolley kind of deal. So if it wasn't, I do apologize. But, you know, better to be safe than sorry, for sure. Dang, if I could get my mouse over the correct block, that would be awesome. And sorry, I'm just looking. So 2, the 4, the. So here's where, okay, I'm going to want to put down another level first, because I know if you hammer some stuff and then you put like a block over it, it's basically just going to have the 2 of them, you know, meet up again. So it just undoes your work. So let's not do that. I am slow enough already. That's what I'm looking for here. Kind of going with that. That's actually kind of perfect. And then it looks like the rest is going to be just the full deal going along here. So we're just going to kind of go here, do the same thing. Hi, what happened with Paralives? I've still been boycotting it after a bad experience. Oh no. I mean, if you're comfortable sharing it, Crampling, please let me know. Did I forget to, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the title on Twitch. So, yeah, because I'm like, how did you know about Paralives? That was yesterday. I was getting a lot of like resource hog encoding overloaded. I tried to lower the graphics quality, thought that might help. And it was like, oh, you need to restart. So I'm like, cool, I'll restart on ad break. The game would not shut down at all. I don't know why. So that's what happened. Title still made sense. You know, yeah, I mean, it was borked yesterday, so not inaccurate for sure. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be as big as the Inspro house that I have, but that's totally fine. I never intend to fully copy somebody's design idea. And I do give credit when I can find it. A lot of the times it's like a old post on r/Terraria from like 4 years ago. I'm like, okay, if it's that, yeah, you know, not too much, but you know, I've spoken about the YouTube creators who inspire me and give, you know, ideas in the past. So and then Brandy, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for grabbing new gloves. You're up to 40. Nice job there. I was doing a rags to riches, so I didn't give my para a home, and I accidentally clicked another para and went into that save or whatever it is. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know if the Paralives issues were a me thing for like the PC or anything. Somehow we have another what do you call it, slime that showed up. I think they're spawning off screen. And hitting me for 26 damage. Yeah, Abigail, can you do your thing, please? I would appreciate it. I will definitely grab that recall potion because I do not get an unlimited use of those, unlike one of my other playthroughs right now. We're just going to put... I need to have good lighting, but I don't want to just be putting torches everywhere that I'm going to get rid of. I do not know why that didn't work, Maddie. I'm going to go ahead and refund that to you. I think I forgot to refresh my my sources, but we are having weather. It's like the one thing I forgot to do. I was checking everything else. I did for the Twitch viewers. I think I might have fixed the chat not showing up on big screen. I'm not sure. We'll find out at some point. So yeah, doobie-doobie-doo. So we're gonna go... I'm just figuring out how far out... Well, actually, I probably should do this. I probably want to have an even number going across just to keep it somewhat symmetrical. So that's 2. That's 38 over there. I think if we... That should be good. I don't want to have to like move the pylon until it's like ready to go. So also I forgot to hammer these guys. I'll turn the ruler off for a moment because it can get a little distracting sometimes. Oh, and it looks like it did have a like second layer here, so we'll go with that. And then that guy, you know, I know this is basic, but I'm learning, you know, we learn this stuff by doing sometimes. That here, boom, cool. So it's, yeah, essentially just go in one every time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So I'm going to have to get rid of this little part here that I just made, but, you know, Sulavu or whatever. I'll reshape it, you know, to the salon. And then that's the one that's got the kind of inside little cutout there, if you want to call it that. So I just want to make sure I can get that set up properly. Freaking work better, Martin. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Go in by 2. Should work. Way, perfect. And just kind of go from here. I can't reach from there. That's unfortunate. Let's do this. Just as a temporary thing. I'm sure I'm inefficient with this kind of stuff sometimes, but it's fine. You know, I'm not hurting anybody. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to get rid of that anyways. The only thing is, having Abigail, she does kind of get in the way to see sometimes. And I kind of want to dismiss her, but if we do just have a random monster show up, it's like, let's have her there to be safe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so that's as far as we need to go. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully I can, yeah, reach that. Excellent. Had that happen kind of, I was building and needed a power folk completely, had to delete and was just so glad I had saved. Yeah, I mean, luckily when I was, you know, gonna reset the game, you know, relaunch the game, I'm pretty sure I had saved like shortly before then. So at least I didn't lose a whole bunch, but it was just intro, you know, I had created a para, like I got him a job and we were just doing the basic kind of shit. Dang it. I swear my fine motor control is going downhill. Don't get old, ladies and gentlemen, and others. So the lighting is making it a little bit trippy, I do understand. Hopefully it should be better, like once I get some lighting in the house, it'll at least make it a little more uniform, I hope. Probably, hold on, I'm just catching up on Twitch chat here. Didn't save, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Kremplin, and fair and valid. If I was in that situation, I probably would just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this shit right now. Especially with the game being early access, maybe just wait for an update or two and hopefully, you know, might be a little bit better. I was just a little bit bummed because I do enjoy the game. I was liking it. It just wasn't cooperating well for stream. Probably would have yeeted, took hours. Yeah, luckily my person did not take as long. Okay, I can't, what do you call it, reach that, but I think what I am going to do, I want to kind of do I have the rope with me? Of course I don't. I'm gonna have to go back and get it. Because what I'm thinking is like house up here, kind of come down here, and this actually might be up a little too high, but I'm not gonna redo it now. And I'll just like reshape this later. I'm not that concerned. Maybe like a rope ladder to like come down, just like to hang out, like maybe even make a little, I don't know, cosmic picnic area or something. I will think of things when I think of things. I'm gonna quickly pop back here. I'm not gonna waste my my recall potions just to get my rope, which I'm hope is in like the assorted thing. Good thing I set up a little bit of what do you call it? Oh no, the rope is literally in my inventory. I am a moron, complete and utter moron, but at least it's a quick fix. If I had to walk my way back, I would be screaming and crying and throwing up and not in a good way. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna have to make my way down eventually anyways. So let's bust out the ruler here to make sure that I'm you know, even. Okay, so that's 38. So if I want to have 2, that's 36. So I need to have 18. So right after that one, I don't have any way of really getting a good indicator. I think it's like right above the saw blade, and the sawmill is where we're going to go. Do you want to make... Oh, wait. I don't have... So we are going back. I don't have iron, and nope, not that pylon. That's not where we live. And actually, I'm going to get rid of this one because I'm absolutely going to misclick on that one, and it's going to say, oh, this pylon's not in the correct biome to use. I literally put it down just because I'm like, I know I will forget where it is somewhere, but I'll remember assorted. That shouldn't be too hard. Ore and bars, statues, gems. Where you at, buddy? Oh, and the traveling merchant arrived. You might have something good. So good timing, honestly. Say something nice about yourself now that you're being mean to yourself. God, that's a hard challenge. I am proud of myself for getting my dual streaming working today without any issues. As far as, so far. And not freaking out or anything. I do want to see something here. Oh, it's not, is it death? Yeah, I've died 57 times so far in this playthrough, and I guarantee you probably 25 of them were yesterday trying to find the shimmer. I should double check that I can make a trapdoor with iron bars before I run hither and yon. Or, you know what, I might as well just make them here while I'm here. But I'll hold on to that just in case. Go back here. Huzzah. My students used to make me do put-ups if I did that. 2 put-ups for every put-down. At least I only said 1. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get into Martin's mental health and well-being, but yeah, positive talk is difficult. Oh, yeah, and it's literally just I think I can do that. Yeah, okay, cool. So I want to have rope going down here, and we'll just kind of have that go down. Oh yeah, I can just hold the button and it works. It's obviously... Oh wait, that's not gonna work. So let's get rid of that. Let's see if I can make a stone platform. I'm pretty sure I can. Yep, I've got the gray brick for it. Your little ghosty friend, do they have a bow in their head? Yes. And Leo over on YouTube, hello. Thank you for chatting today. I appreciate it. My first real YouTube stream, so you're part of history. But yeah, it's a flower. So this here Abigail's flower, it has a chance of popping up around any tombstone, and it is a very, very helpful summon item. I know Mac, not calling you out a lurk if you're just hanging, but he was talking about how Abigail can be very powerful, and I was actually looking up on the wiki, and I'm like, oh, this is like even better than I thought. So, again, I'm learning stuff about the game every day. And of course, I hear Abigail, and all I can think of is Stardew, but that's fine. So put this again here temporarily for now. My main goal is to at least have a couple of nice rooms set up for whoever I'm going to put down here. I'm very likely not going to keep the merchant down here. Probably once I do get the goblin tinkerer, I'm just going to put him here because he likes being underground. And then to keep the pylon usable, just put a slime with him. I don't have many other slimes, I don't think. I need to eventually try to get those. I know I'm limited by circumstance, but anywho. It does look like I might be able to get under here now to do a little bit more of the hammering that I need to do. I probably should make some furniture and whatnot with those blocks. Here we go. I'm so glad I have a grappling hook because I would be up shit creek without it. No. Oh, that one is wrong. There we go. Cool. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alrighty. Do like it has. I probably should have just grabbed it. I know I had some, but it has like a line of the planked wall here, kind of under that foundation, such as it is. It's a nice look, so I'm going to do that as well. You know, we'll probably just do not that. It'll be so much easier when we get to hard mode. You know, whenever, probably months from now at this point. I can get some mounts that basically are like just infinite flight. That'll make it so much easier. Okay, so there's that, and then it doesn't really go under anything else, so that's all good. I do not want to even think about the roofing yet. That's going to be a project in and of itself. I'm not, you know, it's not going to make much sense insofar as like I'm going to have a front, you know, doors to get in, but it's like, how are you going to get in, you know, from here? But we're not going to worry about that. So yeah, let's kind of get started on that actually. Again, let's you know just keep the door open, Martin. Oh, and what did I just talk about? How I don't want to freaking fall through there. I was holding the down key and that didn't work. So yeah, I'm wasting a recall potion just to prevent having to dig my way back up here, because that would just be a pain in the ass. So do this, pop over here. There we go. Yeah, because I was going to make doors. I would like to make a stone door if at all oh, that's going to probably require the heavy assembler, isn't it? And I can't... Oh, yeah, I can make that. Oh, well, iron door I could do. Actually, iron door could look good. We're going to do that. And then we are going to grab that. And I think I need... Well, you know, if I need glass stuff, I'll just go back home. I'm not sure what lanterns I'm going to use to light everything. Possibly just stone ones so we don't have to worry. But, there we go. And we can make stone furniture too. This stuff, when I do make my arena, is going to be very nice for details. Like, I learned that from a YouTuber's video. He was doing a similar thing. I'm like, that is such a good idea. Never would have thought of it. But yeah. So let's see here. Oh, stone candelabra. I'm making that now before I forget, because that looks like she's going to be pretty. Oh, and this is one I want to do. A lot of lamps and lanterns. So let's get these ready. And tall gate could be interesting. I've never really used that in anything, but it's okay. Stone toilet could actually be a really nice accent piece. I'm going to make a few of these. I can probably always just throw them back in the shimmer and you know, deconstruct them if I want to, but no big deal. Sorry if I didn't respond to anything. My sound died and then I had a massive troubleshoot, but nothing's amiss. I'm glad nothing is amiss. And don't worry. Don't feel... And I know I'm not admonishing you, Veli, and I'm pretty sure that you know that. Don't ever feel like you have to apologize for not speaking up in chat or not being here or whatever. Like, unless you like obviously explicitly say like, oh, I'm going to go like find out this thing or whatever, and then you never come back, you know, like find out this thing to tell you and then never come back. I'll be like, oh, wonder what happened. But even then, life shit happens. You know, I'm old. I understand, you know, it's probably the wrong thing to say, but I should not be anybody's first priority when it comes to me being alive. I need to give that caveat. Because, oh, and there's a bat hanging out here. Abigail, do your thing. The bats will freaking just rip you to pieces. Where's my bug net here? That looks like a diamond. Yeah, diamond bunny. If we can get diamonds, that's fantastic. I'm going to find out why 4 + 4 = 8. Be right back. No worries, Crampling. And thank you for understanding, Veli. You're gonna look as you're playing Oblivion. Have fun with Oblivion. I think I did try playing Oblivion once, and I just never like kind of stuck with it. I when they did like the surprise like shadow drop of the remake, I like played it for a little while. I do love the whole like, wait a minute, let me do that again. That's iconic. Is that like Destiny? It's Elder Scrolls, so it's like Skyrim, the predecessor to Skyrim, basically. Not to speak for you, Brandy, but yeah. Oblivion, Destiny sounds, you know, you're not wrong if you're just not familiar. That'd be a fair assumption to make. You know, I have conversations like that with Storm Husband a lot, where like I'll be talking about something and he'll think it's something else, but it's like kind of similar, and I'm like, you know what, you're in the relative neighborhood. I see the vision of how you got there. I ain't gonna worry about it. All right, so, oh, and they also do kind of have, I think actually what I might do, I just pause it because I don't like to have the time go too much, but because they have like a little like kind of fence part before coming in, I might like maybe do some stairs to like kind of come up to that. But we'll see. Details can come later. Oh, and it does look like they use that tall gate to get in. Actually, you know, let's futz where we can learn and go from there. Let's see how this looks and how many blocks I need. I'm sure more. Oh, we need a few. It needs to be 5 high. Doors are usually 3. You know, I get that number. At least I know that for sure. Frick. Okay, when you're trying to get to a certain level with grappling hooks so you can place it where you need to, be a little bit persnickety. Love that word futz, that and zhuzh. Yeah, I was one too many here. I actually, where I grew up, actually had a very, very large Jewish community, so I was hearing all of like the, you know, futz, schmutz, you know, schlep, all that kind of stuff. Like I was hearing that from like as long as I remember, so it was just part of my vocabulary. And also, if people do not know, you're a fun bit of Martin trivia for, well, not Martin trivia, but trivia from Martin. Zhuzh was from the original Queer Eye, way back in the early 2000s. No idea where I got it, but it's there. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to be doing from here is just doing more build up. We're going to probably end up like digging out a lot here, but that's okay. Probably Mel Brooks films, you know, that's also valid. You know, he he definitely didn't shy away from that. Though I had to look up how to spell it. Tchotchke, yeah, it's a fun word. I like the 5-cent words, you know, from time to time. We're gonna do this just so I have the peace of mind of having this done for room instead of doing it as I go. I'm just gonna mine out a little bit here. It won't be too bad. Just kind of go from here. On the Twitch side, we do have an ad coming up in 3 minutes. I am going to just keep playing through the ad break today. So that way, you know, we don't have YouTube folks that are watching, you know, sitting there for 3 minutes and then very likely just being like, screw you. I don't think I'll have any ads running on YouTube. I don't know if they just run the ads anyways, even if you're, you know, not partnered, but you're still live. I haven't looked into the details of it, you know, because I never really considered dual streaming seriously until now, and it's mainly because I know that a lot of the Terraria content is on YouTube. You know, the bigger creators just kind of stream on there primarily, and you know, no disrespect to the VTubers, you do your thing, I'm fine with it. The VTubers have a chokehold on Terraria and Twitch, so you know, could be a good thing because I'm different in the crowd, could be a bad thing because it's just not what people are looking for, but you know, it's all good. Love tchotchke. It looks the way it sounds to me. Yeah, it is very close to being... That is an onomatopoeia, right? Like, you know, pop and bam and zow and all that stuff. Making sure I'm getting my terms not, you know, correctly lined up here. I think if I want to be like ambitious when I'm done here, maybe like kind of build some custom like tree or vegetation or whatnot. There's another bat. Yeah, they must just be spawning from, you know, being off screen. It's real close. Like I get where you're putting down. Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, no, I thought the what do you call it died, but the bat killed a like goldfish or something, and I ended up getting killed yesterday. I thought one gap would be fine, like monsters can't get through there. Somehow a bat got through a one block gap and killed me, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so it's gonna be, I should like kind of get an idea of how tall this is gonna be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the outside parts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we know that's 10. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more here. Now, I will very likely like go in and block swap some of this later, like throw in like just regular stone or like stone slab or something, because that's one thing I learned is like you want to have a variety in texture so it just doesn't look like one big like thing. There are a lot of options you can use in Terraria, especially when you got paint involved. I did have a couple of NPCs show up who, you know, if you didn't see my brief playing yesterday. Oh, and the Twitch ads have started. I have the dye trader and the painter also in my world now, which is fantastic, at least with the painter being concerned, because now I can buy more paint. I have a couple of colors, but none of some others. And if I want to, like, say, paint things red, I don't have any red right now. So I can go pick that up. And, you know, I've got money to afford it, too, which is a very good thing. So again, yeah, the freaking lighting here is not the greatest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. There we go. Full beans. Something got killed, but whatever, it's fine. I never visited the traveling merchant. I completely forgot. Oh well, I mean, he comes back, but I do have a lot of the accessories that I need eventually to craft one thing called the shell phone, or at least like the PDA or the cell phone, which are earlier in the crafting tree. But I think there's like 1 or 2 more that I need to get, and I think 1 or 2 more of like the builder accessories, like the I don't have it all with me, but I think it's in the piggy bank. I'm not going to pull it out, but you know, the things that extend like block range or your wall placement speed, all that stuff to eventually combine together. So yeah, so we have that, and then we are going to be doing a. Oh, I went 1, 2. I clicked that and I didn't mean to. 3, 11. Oh, I did 2 apparently. You know what? We'll just do this. It doesn't have to be the exact number. I just need it to be similar. Let me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that actually was kind of right. It looks very different on the screen here than it does in the inspiration picture. So that's why I just like, I guess this is the Terraria builder version of measure twice, cut once. Just make sure you have the numbers correct so you don't have to shift everything. I have seen that in some playthrough series. Like, they're like, oh shit, I did it like 1 block too short. now I have to redo everything. There's going to be a lot of like kind of finagling stone to get a wood or get a roof going, which we don't need to worry about just yet. Okay, I think it's going to be a similar thing on the other side, I'm sure. Okay, not exact, but close to it. Same block count at least. Oh, what I probably should do, let's turn off the mini map. Okay, that gives a much better view. I kind of keep forgetting that that's an option. I just usually have that on all the time. I was like, oh, if I can zoom out and make sure that like everything, so I can at least see here. Should not have things getting in the way. So yeah, that's all good. Let's clear out some of the blocks here, and we'll just do this. Again, I do not anticipate getting this done while live. I'm getting some of it done, and I'll do the rest probably, maybe right after I, stop the stream or whatever, and get it all recorded for eventual YouTube consumption. I am applying for jobs. Good luck. I wish you nothing but the best luck. And this is the first time I've seen a question that asks if you would like to opt out of AI screening. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like I might use that as a rejection technique, but I'm kind of jaded in that regard. So tangentially related, I guess, it reminded me, and it gives me something to talk about at least. When I had to bring my iPad into the Apple Store recently because it stopped displaying and it ended up being completely borked. But there was a question, like when the Genius came by, I was like, do you consent to like voice recording of the whole thing for like essentially AI purposes? I'm like, absolutely not. And thankfully, the Genius was more than understanding about it. I'm like, I just do not feel comfortable with that. Sorry. I suppose it is at least better than, some sort of AI interview that they want you to do, because I see that's being a thing. I have a lot of thoughts on AI, and I know they're probably not fully shared. I am anti-AI. I should say that at the very least. Like anti-generative AI, no, doesn't need to be done. But yeah. The previous system we used at work used an AI summary, and I tried to turn it off. My other coworker was like, no, she liked it. I didn't like it because it wasn't always correct. The system we use now doesn't use it, and I'm thankful. Yeah, it's like I've heard Storm Husband overheard him on like work calls, and he's like, oh, I think he was like talking one time about like some kind of unprofessional email that he ended up receiving, and he was like, just throw it into Copilot or throw it into AI. I'm like, okay, I guess, but maybe just learn to write. You can't just rely on AI to fix everything for you. Now, I am not some kind of Puritan. I will freely admit to having checked out AI in the past. I used ChatGPT twice, and they were like job search related things. It was like, one was to like just get an idea of like how to write a job description, responsibilities thing, and one was to generate a cover letter, because I fucking hate cover letters. I think they're the stupidest thing on the planet and completely unnecessary. But it was more like, hey, generate this, and then I went through it and I didn't like completely redo it, but I'm like, let's change this up. It's like, just give me a foundation and then I will do something with it. And I would say that would be like, I don't want to say acceptable, but putting all the environmental shit to the side, because that's going to be it's going to happen no matter what reason you use it for. But if you're willing to put in the work to not accepted at face value, I think is probably the best way to put it, then that, you know, it's something at least. I've gotten interviews when I don't do cover letters more than when I do. The only time I've submitted, well, I mean, I really don't search for a job anymore. I personally have given up, but that's besides the point. I've only submitted a cover letter when I had to. Like I never did one proactively. So I'm like, that is there's no point to that at all. So toss up. Oh, cover letter is a waste of time as a recruiter. I don't read them. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. I hate when they have you upload your resume and then have to fill in everything again. I did apply for one job a few months ago because a friend of mine referred me to it. And I uploaded my resume and I was doing the whole online application thing. And it said, like, good news, we were able to put everything in from your resume. You don't have to worry about this section. I'm like, thank you. More companies should do that. Anywho, yes. This is going to be a lot smaller than the house that the inspo picture is, but that's actually okay because the one there might be a bit too big and open. That's what she said. So, okay, so it just kind of opens up like that. I've never used the tall gate before, so I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I probably should just start planning out numbers. For and I can just automatically walk through it. I should be using these gates more often. I like them better than the doors, that's for damn sure. So here to here is 34. I want to kind of have like one little section, another little section, and then kind of a mid thing here. So 34, if I did like, I'll probably just put stuff here as like placeholders so I know that they count. Nope, I want that to be 2. So if I did like 4, if I did 8 maybe, like right around here, I think. Stand here, that's 8, perfect. I actually probably should just be like trying to do it this way instead of being on a spot that I can't reach with, this stuff. Like stand where I think it needs to go and just make sure that it's good. That looks good there, cool. So actually, no, that's a little too narrow for here. I think we're gonna probably, bring it in 2 each side here. We'll knock these back up for now, or knock them out, pick them back up. We are not knocking up lanterns. And did I screw up the spacing on this is the question. I did not. It looks uneven for some reason, but it's not. And no worries, Currently. Appreciate it. I mean, you can't hear me, but I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Just a reminder for the Twitch folks and a PSA for the YouTube folks that are watching. I'm very lurker friendly. I call myself a second screen streamer. I have no problem being called that. So if you're just here to vibe, it's totally cool. Do not ever feel like you have to speak up. I'm checking my YouTube viewer counts today just to make sure things don't go sideways, but I don't check my Twitch viewer counts at all. It's too much stress. I don't want to worry about that stuff. Watching on silence. Listening, I understood exactly what you were talking about with that first one, so it's all good. I understood. And what they have here is it does look like they have a couple more doors, so maybe we'll use the iron doors here. So I do need to knock this one out. It'll be so much easier when it'll be so much easier modded. Because there'll be like some stuff I could use, but there is an item you can get later on in the game that you can basically just put a 1x1 block of ice anywhere, and then you can just build off of that, so you don't have to worry about, making all these temporary, walls for putting in a door or whatever. And I also did not need to make that one as tall over there, but that's okay. And I also did not need to take that out. There we go. And hopefully once I slap some paint on all this, actually, I can put my piggy bank down here. Put it in the right thing here. That would be awesome. So I can grab my paintbrush. Yeah, we'll grab the paint roller too, just in case. But oh wait, what color do I have in here? Is it brown? Oh, it's gray. Perfect. Okay. Fortunate timing, or fortunate situation. Okay, it is still making everything kind of, well, assuming I'm even the purple kind of cast from the shimmer here is not quite the business, but we'll make it work. We shall await and watch in silence. I don't know why, but it's reminding me of I shall diminish and go into the west and forever be Galadriel. And I'm not afraid to admit it. The scene where she's like tempted with the ring in the movie, when I first watched that, I was terrified. Like, I honestly can't watch that scene when it comes up. Call me a wuss, whatever, but, you know, it was like, good Lord. Where's my brick? I did not mean to take that out of the hotbar. So that one's got, it looks like 3 blocks up. So I can kind of start building things out for the roof framing, which will be helpful. This is going to be scattered, you know, but it's kind of how I roll nowadays. I know none of LOTR, though The Hobbit I love. Totally fair. I do like the movies. Actually, I mean, this was many, many years ago, but a group of friends and I, we all did a marathon viewing of the extended Lord of the Rings movies in one day. We, you know, went to this one couple that I was friends with. We went to their place like early in the morning. We had breakfast pizza. We watched, you know, Fellowship of the Ring. We had lunch. We watched Two Towers. We had regular pizza for dinner. We watched Return of the King. And then we were all good. I think we actually even ended up going clubbing for like an hour or two after. I was much younger then. That would never happen now, let me tell you. Why am I talking like this? I need to touch grass. Talk wherever you like, Velly. You are welcome here. Don't worry. I'm not judging. And if anyone's judging you, that's on them. Sorry, let me zoom this in to look here. So it looks like did leave these two. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Leave these two exposed, and I'll throw a wall behind it to at least give it some sort of, I don't know, dimension or whatever. And then these two. And that's going up for, so we have that exposed, and then like 2 more maybe? 1, 2, 3 actually. So here, I do see stuff in chat I will get to in a second. I just want to try to get this planned out first. This is probably going to be way too much detail for what's going to be a tiny house, but that's fine. It would be a fun marathon. I just always fall asleep. It's so soothing, and I always wake up when the ring wraiths show up. That is so hard to say with my speech impediment. Another thing that reminded me of, Storm Husband, whenever, well, he can't watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He always ends up falling asleep. And he always ends up waking up right at the end when like King Arthur's getting arrested without fail. I forget when it is he usually falls asleep. It's usually around the same time. I think it's maybe like around the Castle Anthrax scene. But he's like, yeah, I can't watch that movie. But it's kind of hilarious how it consistently without fail. I am too far up, but we'll do this. So we have this here. Oh, dang it. This is why I need to find the freaking skeleton merchant so I can... Oh, no, that doesn't matter for... Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm thinking out loud to myself. Don't hold down. Do I have the one that extends tool placement? I don't. Okay, so if I do get an alert about the traveling merchant, we absolutely need to get on that shit because he might be selling something. Let me just make sure I don't have it hiding in loadout. There's one accessory where it extends the tool range placement or use range by like 3, so that's going to help so much here. You're going to spam a lot this month? Nice. Fun fact, at karaoke once, I did the Diva's Lament, Whatever Happened to My Part, and it was surprisingly well received. Don't ask me to sing it now, because it would be terrible. But yeah, I was a little elevated, so that helped. Have that, so that, these stay here, these become like that. You know, we're learning. Nice, I sang song that goes like this with a friend years ago. It was so fun. Nice, yeah. Yeah, but I absolutely love that song. It's just, I don't want to say unhinged, but just like, it's so random, you know? Okay, and then all of this is going to stay here. Okay, so those two don't, yeah, I think that's pretty much just how we need to have this going on here. Okay, let's do this. Put a torch or 2 up here. So at least that gets some lighting. You know, I'm going to trust the process. I'm like, this feels too thick. Not something I say often, but it feels too thick. But it might look better when it all comes together. So I'm going to just trust that this is all going to work out. Glad I made you laugh, Ellie. Glad I made you laugh. You know, it's just kind of what I'm trying to do here with streaming is just entertain people and, you know, whatever content ideas I have, just kind of share them with the world kind of deal. I'm not looking to change the world. I'm just looking to make somebody's day a little bit more entertaining. That's not right. That's right. Do have to start getting a little bit faster at this if I ever, I mean, I would say definite goal, and I'm you know, we'll see if it ever happens because I'm terrible at like trying to collab with people. I've tried so hard and it just gets crickets. But you know, if I ever ended up like maybe doing a build challenge for YouTube or something, you know, part of like a collab challenge, because I've seen some creators do that. It's like usually it's like, oh, you have an hour to you know, build whatever or build your portion. It's like if I have an hour, nothing's getting done. We've been going for an hour and a half today, and I don't have much. But again, thank you for everyone hanging out here today. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, I appreciate it. I very well may have to kind of really start streaming on YouTube more. Just looking at stuff. But anyway, we're gonna put more brick here. I think what I might need to do, I can't do it until later in the game, but there are monoliths you can buy, like, and you can place them, and it basically just changes the background to be whatever. Like, there's one that makes it look like the ether here. There's one I don't remember what's vanilla and what's modded. So, but I think there's some other ones that kind of just like change the background. I know like late game there are. That would probably help with changing the color of these two, because again, we're looking at very purpley pink stuff going on. Okay. And this actually had 2 stone candelabras. Or no, that's chandeliers, not damn it, I mean candelabras, not chandeliers. I always get those confused. Anywho, I need to make some stone slab. Hold down. Oh boy, Maz, I haven't started Sims in 3 metric years. Guess what I'm doing? You know, the longer it is that I don't play Sims, it's like you realize how much rigmarole you had to go through, you know, especially when it came to like updating mods or whatever. I was talking about it yesterday doing Paralyze. It's like, it's an awesome thing where you can just be like, hey, I want to add this custom tattoo or whatever, subscribe to it in the workshop. It shows right up in the game. Perfect. Bob's your uncle. There you go. It's not like having to like manually put everything in and make sure things are updated and make sure the hierarchy is correct for the folders, yada, yada, yada. Anywho, on top of here, this is the gonna be like the kind of base for the roof, quotation marks. Thankfully I travel light mod wise, but it's still a journey. I ended up learning to travel light mod wise because I used to have so many freaking mods in CC, and I think I took one day where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore right now, and I just yeeted all of it. I'm like, I will re-download the stuff that I know I want. I had so much cast CC that I wasn't using because I just sometimes I just get on like a, I don't know, hyperfixated kind of deal, who knows, manic whatever, and just like download a shit ton. And I don't need 100 different evening counts, especially when they end up clipping with everything and they end up looking too alpha. So I was like, we'll start over. And even then it was like, with my CC and all the expansion packs, whatever, it was like 75 gigs of space. You know, I need that shit. I feel that like all the CC, and then all of a sudden you're like, why do I have all this? Precisely. Exactly right, Valley. You get it. Okay, so I don't have it with me. I'm gonna have to go back and get it. There's some like bamboo wall that they use. It's kind of like a faux pillar kind of accent deal. Again, do not click on the snow one. That is not where you live. I do have bamboo chest here. Oh, we do have a large bamboo wall. That's going to be awesome. And I'm going to, well, first thing I'm going to do is put some stuff in here. And then we have a vanity one. We'll put the hoodie there. Perfect. Oh, and we have another critter. I'm not going to fully organize. It's just like, let's make sure we have some room. And I'm going to grab some bamboo as well, just in case I need it. I don't know why stone platform is in there, but we're going to need it, so I'll grab that. More, what did I already? No, I already used maybe like 2 pieces. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. At least I have an easy way of getting in and out. Suppose I will catch another critter. Why not? Yeah, just so I don't accidentally teleport home. Doobie-doobie-doo, large bamboo wall. We're gonna need that. That's just kind of going here. It is, you know, kind of spilling out, but when I put in other wall stuff, it will, you know, look better. Just counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I actually went 1 too high, it seems like. Oh, I forgot to paint. Oh, well, you know, I will paint stuff later. Because it needs brown paint for that. And then I do need to, let's see here, like 2 bricks, I think, this way. Sorry, just up here. Go 1 higher than that. There we go. Have our stone platform, which we're going to need to use. My only CC right now are a few 60s outfits and 2 friend find packs I found online. Nice. Yeah, I think what I ended up sticking with, at least for cast stuff, it was, I think I had some like bear-related, gay-related, you know, CC that I wanted to keep. And then there were like a couple of CC creators that like I just like their work overall, so I'm like, I'm just going to re-download their stuff, especially if it's mailcast, because mailcast creators are a rare breed at this point. We need to make stone slab and gray brick wall. I just need to be at the workbench. Is it under blocks? It is under blocks. Perfect. We'll do like 60 or so. And then we'll do like more of these. It's the inspo pick has like it's mainly gray brick wall and then like just kind of some stone slab wall peppered into you know, to break it up a little bit. Or did I wait? You know what? Fuck it. We'll just do this. I'm like, I think I. Oh no, I don't know what I did there. Whatever, it's fine. Sure, I get the wall and not hit something else. So we're just gonna put in all the gray brick wall for now, and then I'll just kind of randomly pepper some of the stone slab wall in. God, so many words that are hard to say when you have a speech impediment like I do. I'll tell you that right now. Ah, fuck. Frick. Oh, whatever. Fuck. We're 18 plus. I curse. It's fine. And again, I went one too high. And now my computer area is getting very, very warm too. So that's not too fun, but at any rate. Funny how the wall doesn't get the weird coloring, just the solid blocks do, I guess, but again, it's totally cool. So we had that. Oh, that actually was one higher with this. That wall there, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Nope, that, okay. Again, we're learning, we're learning. Here's my brick. There it is, perfect. You want to keep that covered up, so forget that. Yeah, but that's basically just like part of the roof. Again, it might be too much, proportions may be wrong. I might have to like redo it and bring this down a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. And also, again, I'm a beginning builder. It's not going to look perfect. I know that probably better than anyone. And also, this is progression-wise, like early game. I can always come back when I have better materials too and zhuzh it up a bit. I mean, to be frank, that's the intention, is to like eventually either build better houses for the NPCs or just, you know, do some renoing to the ones that I've already done. Trying to see what the walls are here. Yeah, there's a lot of like bamboo painted brown. Let's look at some planked. Oh yeah, they kind of did a whole deal going on here. Let me. Oh, can I do a chandelier with this stuff? I don't remember what I need to use to make it. And I probably need glass. Okay, we're not going to worry about that just yet. We'll do that later. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay. So between, yeah, I've made this far smaller than the inspo, but that's okay. I did have planked wall here. Let me start filling in this section. No. It looks like they're doing brick wall. Well, actually, I'll keep that, but I have to be at the workbench to make walls. I can't just do it by hand, which is annoying. Again, I've spoiled myself. I'm used to playing modded where, you know, I have like a quality of life mod where if you have the crafting station in your inventory, you can just use it for crafting. And then also, you know, one that has like a centralized kind of storage system where you can just craft in there and eventually have like a remote access so you can do that too, and just basically have your entire inventory at hand instead of having to carry it around. But you know, it's fine. It's all good. It's doing okay. So it does the gray brick like layer. Excuse me. Oh, that's one too far down. Too far over to get that to reach. I think I'm gonna put the slab wall behind the thing here. I think that actually is what the inspo pick used too, so there we go. Oh, and then there's, it's like iron fencing, but I can make that. This is why I carried that those iron bars with me. Yep, iron fence, perfect. We'll start with 40 for now. We can always, oh shit, I need to, you know, I can toss the gravestone. I have plenty of them already. Can we build it? Yes, we can. I'm assuming that's a Bob the Builder reference, which is a bit after my time, but that's okay. You know, remember, I'm an old. Gonna close that so I don't like fall through somehow accidentally. Also, I probably should be just taking this around here too, because very similar walls, but I at least if I can get something accomplished, I'll feel better. I know I've done a lot, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel like accomplishment just yet. And it was, more gray brick wall. Go. Oh, I should make office blocks. Ooh, office blocks can be very helpful. Okay, I will keep that in the back of my mind, which I'm sure I will forget. And it's, oh, one too low. Again, too low. I cannot seem to keep a straight line going. Pause. Oi! Tim, how the fuck did you get here? His name literally is Tim. So, ties right into the Monty Python discussion from earlier. We got his hat. If I can... Can I make a chest? I probably can. It's not going to be a very useful accessory, but I could always just wear it as vanity. Chest. Is he an enchanter? Yeah, he's a wizard. Tim the Enchanter. He does not ask us 3 questions, though. So we never find out the airspeed velocity of an unladen sparrow, African or European. Some temporary shit going on right now. We'll throw the critters in there. I'll put the calming potion in there. I'm not really going to be using that. Yeah, at least a little bit of spare room there. Oh yeah, get the hat, Martin. Useful. Wizard hat. So if I was doing a mage class playthrough, it would be very, very helpful, but we're doing summoner, so it's slightly different, but at least I can look a little bit witchy. Why not? Still trying to figure out what vanity set I want to kind of have be the brand, I guess. Like you'll see it, you know, with like Terraria YouTubers, they have one outfit that's pretty standard that they stick with when they can. So can I put one there? Might look weird, but I feel like it's going to look weirder without that little... Or it's going to look weirder with that gap there. I'm going to do... Did I run out of gray brick wall, or did I just move it? I just moved it. Here, and then I think we'll just do the flanked on the bottom because it'll also tie into that there. Yeah, it's not exactly how I would want it, but it's fine. If I maybe paint this all gray, it might look a little bit better. They do have it brown in the inspo photo, but again, it's inspo, it's not copy paste. Because it does have a little window as well, but you know, what minor details I will do later. I need to figure out how they want to go here with the roofing, so I probably should be working on that right now. Let's put gray brick in the hotbar. Is there like 1, 2, 3, and then it kind of goes up. 1, 2, 3. And goes to, so I'm gonna have to clear out more stone here too, I'm sure. Basically just kind of have it, well, maybe go this way. That maybe? Let's clear out this shit here. We'll just get all the stone cleared here because no way anything's gonna spawn. Famous last words maybe, but I don't think so. I have to say, I'm very happy I found this playlist because I've been using it like all week, and it is just, it's good vibes and stream friendly. So that which is the most important thing. Kind of keep going from here. I think they might have done some fancy stuff or whatever, but you know, again, not going to worry about it just yet. So let me pause and just better look here. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I might have done this all sorts of wrong. Also, I don't have any way of getting around here. There we go. Yeah, the roofing is going to be a problem. I might just have to come up with something on my own, because with making this narrower, it doesn't quite work with what they've got going. I don't think I can like really get it to fit. Because what it's essentially trying to do is like this going up to like go here, but then it's like I'm gonna have all this. I would have to expand all this out, and yeah, I'm gonna have to like really just redo that entire idea. So let's just work on more walls right now. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed by that, but that's okay. We'll just keep it pushing, and you know, when I need to end stream, we're just going to end stream. It's a pop-up. I didn't commit to any hours, so we'll go until the vibes don't feel right. Boutique chic pop-up. Exactly. It's a little, you know, little pop-up market, such as it is. Yeah, I want to keep this consistent here. Also, I know I'm going to end up just looking at the picture. I'm going to put some other like wall pieces in that will break this up, where it's not going to be just the line of iron fencing the whole way, because it does look kind of crappy there. Or not crappy, but can be improved. Let's frame our thinking there. Reframe. So maybe if I do like regular wall here. And I'll end up putting some fence in there. And then above that is another. Actually, no. Because we're changing it, we're gonna have it match here. I have to say, it is a lot harder when you have people watching. I'm not complaining. I chose to do this, but I don't know when you can like, because I did do a. I'll show it. Well, I'll show quickly, just because I know a lot of people probably didn't get to see it. I built this house off camera or off stream rather, following a YouTube short. But this was a lot easier because it's like, we can I can pause it and take time and look at it or whatever. And actually, while I'm here, let's talk to Luigi. I have a ton of brown paint in my inventory, but we're just gonna buy some now, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I definitely need to sell something, probably. You know what? We'll sell the hat. And we can go back down here. Huzzah. Go here. Because I will also have to, find something to fill the space here as well. I don't want to have it just be house. It would, it needs landscaping, such as it is. And actually, no, this one, it's not, well, crap. This, oh, shit, well, we need more gray brick wall anyway, so let's make that. Actually, this is a bit, ADHD, whatever, but I'm gonna paint the rope here. I think having it look gray will be a lot better. Doing? Yeah, I got scattered somehow. Yeah, if I do gray brick here. And pop up here to have reach. Okay, this is random. I don't know why the fuck it's happening. I have been getting so many follows on my main TikTok account. Feel free to follow me on my streaming one, StormMartinEBFG, StormMartinEBFG on all socials. But like my main one, I don't really post anything on there. I comment all the time, obviously, but it's like, why are you following me unless you're a bot? Which you probably are. Or you get like the fake accounts trying to imitate, being somebody. It's like, yeah, no, you really think I'm gonna believe that Lucy Liu decided to follow me on TikTok? Give me a fucking break. Also, let's do this. We should put a couple of these lanterns up to bring in some light here. So I'm just gonna put these. I mean, when it comes to like decorating, I'll use the into a pick for ideas I may not think of, but I'm just going to kind of go with whatever. Because because obviously I'm using a much smaller space now. Also, it does look like they have a, what do you call it? Kind of offshoot going down here. Oh, no, I can't do that with how the pillars or supports are. I could maybe have something down here, but we'll figure that out later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I probably should if I can. Fill in those though. Oh, did I not do it on this one? I guess not. You know, I will do that later because I just need to like check to make sure it's all lined up, and I just don't want to go running back and forth. That's going to be very annoying. Yada yada yada. Okay. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Or just, you know, I'm just an old man figuring shit out. So, you know, thank you for hanging here. Okay, and then the next wall here was flanked. And then it does look like they used like some glass window at the top. I don't have any of that on me right now. I will do that later. But this whole ordeal could probably end up being an episode in itself, which would not be a bad thing. Yeah, looks like they did like gray brick one more. And this whole roof might get completely redone. We'll see. The way I like to look at my builds is like, would I feel okay posting it on r/Terraria builds, which they're not, you know, snobby or anything like that, but, you know, would I feel okay putting it up there for judgment? But anyway, we have an add in 10. I'm thinking maybe, sorry, I need to keep adjusting my my way I'm sitting because just some reason my butt is hurting if I'm sitting in same way for too long. Probably like maybe like 45 minutes or so, I'd say, left on stream today. For the YouTube folks, I'll explain it. You know, ads on Twitch, obviously, and I don't like ending my stream like either, well, right before ads is fine, but like right after an ad break, I feel like I'm cheating you. By like, you know, I want to give you something after the ads and then we can finish. So I usually try to finish like 20 minutes minimum after that. But at any rate, let me, yeah, it's that, yeah, you know what, I think I know what the problem is, and I think it's that I need to bring this down by 1. This is too much in compared to this. The proportions are wrong. That's the word I was going for. So either, say even possibly 2 would be better. And I did not want to get rid of that gray brick, but whatever, it's fine. We manage, we move on, we learn, we grow. That it? Oh no, I did grab it. Correct. Let me. Do we have more stone platform? Yeah, we can use that. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna pickaxe the other one back up, but I just kind of want to see how it looks before I commit to destroying walls that I may not need to destroy. Now we got to get some of these. Let's grab a couple. Yeah, I think that is much more appealing, a little more pleasant to the eye. Enjoy the ASMR. I really don't care that the MLS All-Star game has begun. At least my boys aren't, you know, well, one of them's in the All-Star game, but we don't have like 4 or 5 of them like every year, and I'm very glad about that this year. If our boys can stop getting hurt, it would be wonderful. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm like, I want to catch the bunny, which I did. I just don't have room. So I'll need to remember to grab that. Anywho, just kind of want to see what they... We're going to go back to the main rooms here. Thinking... Well, let's start making the deskware furniture. I'll throw some things in the chest here, too, just so we have room. Yeah, I was just going to do those as... Oh, yeah, I wanted to paint the bamboo walls up there just so you can get an idea of kind of how it's supposed to look, I guess. So do that. Boom. Boom. So it kind of looks like support beams without, you know, having to be that. You know, paint is such a wonderful thing in this game. I learned that very, very quickly. And then let's go back down, make things, Martin. That'll be helpful. Oh, excuse me. Furniture. Oh, wait, do I need my sky mill? Give me 1 second, folks. And I don't even have Firefox open. I wanted to make sure I had as few things running as possible so we didn't get an overload message. And I, knock wood, I don't think I've seen one. I think the extra recording might have had something to do with it. I just need to double check I have the right machine for it. Come on, let me search the wiki. The square furniture. That is all made on the sky mill. Okay, cool. I will just go back home. Oh, we can just use the pylons. We don't have to worry about wasting a potion. I think I might have had a second one of these, but I might have ended up selling it when I was exploring the Sky Island off stream yesterday. So I'm just going to assume that I don't have one and bring this with me, and I will just have to remember to bring it back. Kind of forgot some of the specialty furniture needs specialty crafting machines. There we go. Yep, so now we can make all this. Like, it looks kind of future-y, but I like it. It gives something. So I definitely want to have a sofa. Oh, frick. Back one more time. Sorry, I need to grab books for a bookcase. Nope, not dire materials, Martin. Assorted. One there, and now we can go back. But hey, at least I can teleport back and forth. Imagine if everybody was watching me yesterday trying to, like, walk from my spawn in the center of the world all the way over to the eastern side. God, I was close to crashing out a couple of times. I am not gonna lie. Yeah, we're doing this stuff. Now we can make a bookcase. I don't have much room left, so let's do this. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Trapdoor. Don't really need the iron in my inventory right now, and fencing I'll hold on to. I kind of want to just have... I'm just trying to think. Like, I want to, like, you know, just kind of standard room here, standard room here. I'm like, do I want to have, like, maybe just a central, like, living, reading area, I guess? And I guess that's probably what we'll go with. And we do have a Twitch ad coming in 3. I will... once again be playing through the ad break again, and then we'll do like 20, 25, 30 minutes more, and then we'll wrap it up for today. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. I so wholeheartedly appreciate it. You have no idea. I will say, I try not to talk about numbers. I try to be very good about that, but it is funny that my CCV on YouTube right now is better than what I've been pulling on Twitch for 3 years. So it may need to be a, you know, maybe we need to do a shift in platform, you know. But also it's like, and this is me just kind of like thinking out loud or stream of consciousness or whatever. It's like maybe just keep Terraria to YouTube streaming, maybe still dual stream for those, but really just niche down for the YouTube stuff, which will probably be, I know the YouTube algorithm is like much more about that. Like, you have one thing on your channel, you do that thing or you do not get views. That's why so many people have second channels. So it's like probably what I should continue doing. But at any rate, we're gonna go down here again. I think if I maybe can I do a bed? A square bed? Yes. I think I might do like one bedroom and then one like, I don't know, something room. I think dresser counts as a table. We have the stone candelabra, which could actually go on the dresser probably. I might end up painting all these the same color just to see how it looks, but I'll probably just futz with that kind of on my own. Never mind the fact that you have a big ass door to get into your bedroom, but it's fine. That's how we roll. Have that, but I mean, look at that. I like that. It looks good. That's the candelabra is. Why are you two? If I do this and then maybe. Actually, let's try it. It probably will not work. Nope, it won't let me put the toilet on the dresser. That's not a surprise. Let's do this. I can probably make a duskware candle or stone candle that will look decent enough. So we'll go in furniture here. Be a little bit over this side. It's like you need to be just... enough within range. Yeah, we'll put a stone candle on there. How are you don't go on a dresser? None the fuck. And our Twitch ads have started. Thank you for your patience. Actually, only thing is I would have to paint that. And again, I don't think it's going to really take being in the Aether here, but yeah. So be it. Yeah, I'm going to have to like put stuff up in here to obviously fill in the space, but I've got paintings back home. I can probably like make item frames and put something in there. The inspo pick has a lot of those, so I'm not too worried. It's more like just have the room done. I'm gonna do this because I'm not gonna go into details about like the requirements for a NPC house room really, but I do need to have it closed off at least, and I need to see if this is suitable. This housing is suitable. Cool. Let's move the slime over there. Whenever I go off screen and come back, it should be in here. And then I'll just put someone in here. I could... oh, frick. Actually, let me do that now. I need to craft an item that will prevent any NPCs from moving in. Which hopefully I'm in the right position for it. Yep, stink bug blocker. I can make one that eventually is invisible, so it won't show up in the build, but I'm not worrying about that at all right now, because I don't want to have anyone living in the middle room. Obviously, they'll like be able to go around and interact or whatever, but if we paint that. I'm not going to worry about grabbing any others. Like, maybe if I end up painting that like a blue or a sky blue, it'll fit in, but, it blends in. I'm not worried. And then over here... maybe if we make it like, I don't know... oh, fuck me running. Well, let's wait until we get out of the sea of rock here. Go back home and then do it all over again. That was my own fault. No one else to blame. And now the slime's back, you know, where they are, but wanted to make a large table, a couple of chairs for sure. And it looks a little spacey, but it also fits the vibe here, just a general kind of look, so I'm cool with that. I might try putting that other candelabra on there and see how it is. Let's put things up, and then we can always make more. Once again, I don't like that it's a 2-block thing on a 3-block surface. Like, it shouldn't be. I think I can probably put the lamp on here. No, I can't, but I can probably put the candle on there, I hope. There we go. That works. Let me just temporarily put some platform here. I'm not gonna worry about doing the rest of this stuff up here. I feel my brain kind of getting a bit overloaded, so I will probably come back to that another time, and very likely just do it off stream, so I can kind of play around and think and pause if I need to. I will put a lantern here, though. I think I might put one in the other room as well, just to. We'll do 2 because it's gonna look better. Actually, with this one, if I maybe space it out a bit. Oh, I did not want to get rid of the platform. How dare you? Oh, and we are back from those Twitch ads. I appreciate everyone's patience with that. I didn't even notice when we came back. But hey, I am one person, you know, doing all this, so sometimes I do miss things. Oh, and I also got rid of the platform then. I did not want that to happen. Please. There we go. Okay, is this housing suitable? It is. Okay. I don't need to worry about having a shop person in here. And again, I will eventually replace somebody with the Goblin Tinkerer when I get him, which will be down the road. But I think I'm going to put the guide here because I really don't have to worry about him too much. I don't use him for like finding out what I need to craft. If I do that, I need to do that, I'll just look up the wiki. There's a skeleton down there. Abigail, can you do your thing, please? There you go. Thank you. Cool. All right. Let's see, this would be a good stopping point, but I don't want to stop right after ads. I guess maybe we can futz around with painting and see how it looks. Let me have my scraper, just in case. Because the blue is fine, but at the same time, it's also like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I like that much better with gray. I might try painting the sofa gray as well. Missed one. There we go. The bed we can keep blue. Maybe I'll paint it a different color, but I think I might just paint those gray right there. What I do like too, it doesn't work perfectly with all the items, but you know, since it is essentially on a block grid, like you can paint each individual block if you want. So like there, I can just get rid of the blue there, but keep the blue in here. Or, you know, if I want to slap green paint on the books, I can make that green. It might make the bookcase parts green too, but whatever. But it's kind of cool to be able to do that. Let me. I can probably do a little bit of wall zhuzhing. Probably go less off the inspo and just more off of vibes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel like I want to just keep it essentially flush, framing the table and chairs, if that makes sense. Here it's going to be a similar thing, just one block in. And one in from here. The Abigail, you are kind of, and Slime, you're kind of really harshing my vibe here. You know, if we swap our paints, throw the brown in there. Let's go here. See, ties it together so much better. And the more I do this stuff, the more I will learn what works well and goes well together. But I've seen so many builds using it's called large bamboo wall, but like using that as like a vertical kind of background accent, because there aren't a lot of beam kind of things. There are some beam blocks, but they're weird. They kind of, I don't know, they have weird properties, and I probably wouldn't be able to explain it well, so just take my word on that. So I think we're gonna do, I have the fencing here still. We do it like, well, not here, but do like 3 there. And then also if I grab the gray brick wall, I do not want it all like this. I was saying that earlier. More like this is better. I know that's wood. Oh no, it still works. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, and then I wanted to do, when you go with symmetry, it's a little bit easier because at least you know, hey, I've got this, keep it the same the other way. And it does look like they just have like a butt ton of accents in here. I think they actually, well, let me grab the lantern here. Actually did put them in certain spots, and I didn't end up getting those. Great. There we go. Just had them right line, well, not there, but I can't even hang him here, which is unfortunate. Ugh. That's not cute. You know what? We don't need to put one there if we don't want to. Oh, and that one's already lined up, so that's perfect. At least those are even. Doobie-doobie-doo. Let me zoom out here. Yeah, I think I can get something to work with this. I just need to play around with the math of it. And again, it is a little distracting with all the like shimmering and all that. I should put a background wall behind all this, but I don't know. That might be too much. But like this here, I can probably do something, I hope. If not, at least, you know, I just have a house with a crappy roof. But I'm gonna go ahead. It's maybe like 10 minutes after the ads or so, so not as much as I, you know, said earlier. But I am going to end on YouTube first. So thank you everyone who is hanging out on YouTube. I see a lot of you are watching right now. Thank you so much for joining what was essentially my first YouTube stream, doing dual streaming. So keep an eye out. I'm going to do more Terraria streams on YouTube in the future for sure. This worked. I was happy about it. And next time I'll even have a nice thumbnail up. I didn't want to bother today. Twitch folks, if the stream goes, you know, just like stops, I apologize. I'm trying to see if I can get it the right way to like get everything going or whatever. So I am hopefully going to be able to stop YouTube. So again, thank you for joining me on YouTube. I should say I am streaming Terraria again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. This was just a pop-up to like kind of, you know, soft launch, I guess, the dual stream and just getting some of this on recorded and on video and in front of people. But I do normally stream at 11 a.m. Pacific time, some combination of Monday through Thursday, 3 days a week. It usually changes, but you know, keep an eye out. Follow me on all socials, and I'll try to post on YouTube as well. But I'm super tiny. I have like 30 subscribers. If you could sub, I appreciate it. If you could like the stream, I appreciate it. Never an obligation, but TLDR, I'll be doing this again tomorrow. If you see me live, feel free to join, feel free to hang out. I'm going to hopefully stop just the YouTube right now.